Hi, everybody. My name is Nyron Burke. I'm co-founder and CEO of Lithero. Lithero is an AI startup. We focus on life sciences companies and we help brand teams accelerate the promise of their brands. And I want to talk to you today about something that's very important to me. It goes all the way back to why I started Lithero. And that topic is really about growth or failure. And what I mean about that is in order to actually grow and change and evolve, adapt, do all the things that one do as an industry, I think we are honestly kind of faking it. And in order to actually not fail, I think we really have to be more aggressive about our growth. So let me tell you what I mean by that. And I'll give you an example from my own story. Back in 2015, I had a great career at Accenture. I was serving huge pharma companies, had over 100 people working for me, making good paycheck, right? And I left that all behind and ended up not having a great paycheck for a very long time so I could start Lithero. Why did I do that? Because I was convinced that I had to grow, that I had to change, that there was something so important that I need to make a sacrifice to get there. And I think the industry is at a similar moment today when it comes to the use of artificial intelligence. I think we understand that AI is huge, right? I saw it back in 2015 and I made a change to pursue this, and I was right, thankfully. But I think even though people understand that AI is huge and need to adopt it, they don't really understand why it's so important to truly embrace it. Because what I mean is the difference between kind of staying in your job, in my case, right? And kind of incrementally making some differences versus making a radical change to do something completely different that was going to be life transforming for me and my team and my family, right? So the way that companies have to adopt AI requires more fundamental change, more radical sacrifice to get to this next level. And let me give you an example just from a common statistic. In the year 2000, which is the last time we had kind of a major economic and societal change around technology, digital revolution, half of those companies that were successful in the year 2000, over the next 10 years, they disappeared. And they disappeared because they refused to change. They threw up a website, right? They may have created a social media account. They did some things here and there, but they didn't fundamentally adopt a new way of working. They didn't take a look at their processes fundamentally. They didn't take a look at their talent, their people fundamentally. They didn't take a look at their partners fundamentally and make the changes necessary to truly become digital, right? And they disappeared. And I see that happening today in the industry that I spent my entire career in, the life sciences industry. I see a complacency that is concerning to me that we're not adopting AI fundamentally and doing things we need to do. So let me talk more about that and get more specific. And I'll share a story from some of our customers. We have customers who are truly doing it. They are really revolutionizing their organizations. They're growing rapidly and they're truly adopting AI. And we're excited and thrilled to partner with them. You know who you are if you're listening to this. And we have other customers who are kind of just honestly faking it, right? They've gotten some mandate from their CEO or VP of whatever saying, hey, go try AI. And they'll spin up a project. They'll throw some things in there and they're like, oh, okay. And they'll go back to doing things the way they've always done them. And I'm so concerned right, about the industry that I love because what we do in the life sciences industry helps real people. We bring medicines to market to help people who are ill get better. And so if this industry fails, if companies go bankrupt and fail and are unable to be successful, that's going to hurt people. And so what I'm seeing and what I'm advocating for is for us to take it seriously, that we actually do have to change the way that we operate. And it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to have conversations with your people about their jobs changing. You're going to have to talk to your partners about, hey, are you really on board with this journey? Because we may have to change the way that our MSAs are set up with you. We may have to change the way that we engage and measure your success. All of that requires a lot of change, a lot of evolution, a lot of adaptation. But if we are committed to it, then I think we can totally revolutionize the industry. We can launch drugs so much faster. We can communicate so much clearer. And we can do it in a way that really impacts our brands and impacts the people that we're trying to help, which at the end of the day are the patients. And so my call as someone who loves the life sciences industry to my fellow life sciences people out there is don't be afraid of the change. Truly drive real, true change. Do the hard work of convincing your organizations that the past is the past. We've got to look forward. We've got to rebuild the way that we do things so that we can achieve the true promise of our brands. Thanks for listening and hope to see you out there.